Well, hello there. My name's Mitch. I've introduced myself a ton of times, but I've never actually made a video. I got this thing today. This is my daily driver. It sounds stupid. This is my 2018 F-150. The sun is bright. How about this? And what the f am I doing? This thing needs some spark plugs, in short, is what I'm getting to. So this angle is very deceiving because the truck's kind of away, but I promise you this is a small door. I measured before and it said it should fit, but I never measured it with the door open. 81, a bit more than 81. Oh, 78, 79, 80-ish. And here we got, 94. Okay. By my best mathematical calculations, this says it should fit. And I'm bad at math, so I'm just gonna try to kind of nose it. So you tell me to stop whenever you think I'm in here good, all right? Promising? Promising? This is where I scratch my roof? No way. Well, now I'm in a bad spot because I can't get out my door. A little further. I'm gonna hit you. Oh, we're in there. All right. That was way less eventful than I thought. Can you see now? Here. So, you know, I'm on that side, so I wanted to give myself the best angle of the dangle here. Oh yeah, we got plenty of room. You can see why I can't really pull it any farther. Now we're gonna have to limit my hood because that thing's definitely gonna go flying up into the ceiling. That's what bungee cords are for, right? Well, not specifically, but you know. Oh man, if I can get it just, you still can't see, in this area, that hood could stay right open. We'll pause. All right, we got her moved in here. We are fitting up there in the ceiling. I figured I'm gonna be walking on this thing, be moving around, so if it's just sitting on something up there in the ceiling, I didn't want to scratch my hood. As you can tell, I'm still in the process of cleaning this place out, making it nice. So, this is the best accommodations I got for showing you what's going on. Like I said, we're doing spark plugs. And they're there. All dirty. So they're easily accessible is all I'm saying. This side's got a little bit more of a mess of stuff on it. I guess I could just take their air box out of the way. So I'm gonna get a better light that I can hang in here and then we'll get working. So I got a light. I think what I'm experiencing right now is regret because I wanted to get one of them, you know, under hood lights, clamps on there side to side, but I got a Harbor Freight shop light with a bungee cord hanging off the hood latch. That'll probably work, and this chain will probably get caught somewhere. Since it's 15 feet long, why? Work with what you got. We got a Harbor Freight shop light on a bungee cord, and we're gonna change the spark plugs. And I'm gonna hit my head on this thing about 100 times, give or take. I guess what I'm doing is making this, so in case you've never seen spark plugs before, bet you have. Don't use this as an instructional video. This is just what I'm doing. Well, that's terrible packaging. If you're buying something that you want to be good, just go on ahead and get yourself the Motorcraft. I got my camera 9 feet in the air too. Can we please? Can we please? There we go. FRL 0240V. Focus again. Fantastic. I suddenly don't want to do this anymore. I have an idea. What could possibly motivate me to do work? Suddenly, I feel like I want to work again. It's a water, canned water. Where can I put you that you can see? You just be a little bit taller. I know you want me to take the air box out, but I don't want to. Let me get a stool, because I'm not tall enough either. It's not heavy, my back just hurts. So listen, I'm 25, going on 26. Sounds gross to say. If you're lesser than my age, and your parents, and all your parents' friends, and everybody that your parents works with, and everyone older than you in general tells you to take care of your back, and you just say, yeah, whatever, yeah, got it. Listen to them, because back pain is bad, especially at 25, and I've had it for years. Anywho, How the hell do you want me to lay over this? There's 4 feet right here for me to reach on over. Yeah, I know. It's what I got to work with. All right, yeah, you were right. I know. Lay it on me. Oh yeah, I forgot to say that too. I ain't got no tools up here. So I ain't got my big toolbox with all my fancy snazzy stuff. So I do, however, have a little box of, what did I say? This is a terrible idea. I got a box I use for emergencies. By emergencies, I mean, I've just about never used it for anything on roadside assistance. Roadside assist myself issues. And I always end up using it for little projects here and there with whatever I'm doing that just happens to be near my vehicle. This is one of those clips, but I can't see it. Do you just let go? Nope, of course you don't. Oh, ow, that hurt. Please? What if I ask nicely? How do they want you to do this? I need like a hoist I can hang myself from the ceiling. Not like that. I just, like suspend, like Mission Impossible. In typical fashion, I looked up nothing about, tips and tricks, things that might help you. So if my pants were a seat, that's how I'm flying. It's just like that. Is that enough? No, it's not. Calves are screaming. Why don't you just let go? And this would be a lot easier, wouldn't it? And I broke it. See, this is why I didn't want to take it out, but you were forcing me to do it. Now here we are. Look what you did. What do you want from me now? Please. You've done enough. Can you just let go now? Tell me your secrets. Well, I don't know how much of that you missed, but all I did was struggle. There's, I think it's a PCV clip. Goes from, can you see it? Look harder. All right, fine. I'll show you. I think it's for PCV or CCV. Be that guy right there. And it's got a little gray clip on it. All you do is just fiddle that out of the way. And that pops right off. So I took that off with the hose. This clip is a little bugger. In this little slit down on the bottom, you gotta kind of push it from the back. If I had a little set of pliers or a pick or something, that would have been a lot better, but I ended up breaking this clip. Clearly it's gonna stay on even though I split the thing in 2 pieces, because it still wouldn't come off even after I broke it. In this coolant line, there's enough to just kind of get it up out of there. I'm gonna do my best to not drop anything in the throttle body. I'm also not gonna put anything in there to prevent it from falling in there. So when it falls in, I'm still gonna be mad, even though it's still completely my fault. But you can see better now. So 1, 2, 3, 4 coil packs. These 4 on the other side. That's actually gonna be the harder side to show. So I'll try to show you on this side and then I'll just do over there. Let's get to it. I figured I'd update you. Got our coil packs out. I have a very specific way of keeping these bad boys in order, and that's just laying them in sequence of what I took them out. This one's awful white, rusty. I don't know what's going on with that. Maybe that one wasn't seated right. I was getting some junk down in there. The hole it came out of. Oh, yeah, that's full of junk. I don't know what's going on with that. There's an 8mm bolt. It's on the back side of each of these respective spots. Looks like this has been done before because all those bolts were tightened very differently. The front 2 were pretty heavy and the back 2 were pretty light, probably because everything's in the way back there. What else? This is actually, conveniently enough, this clip is right here. This is the same kind of style clip that they all had. So I was using my flathead, giving a little push on this square, which pushes it up and through that hole because it's kind of on a bit of an angle. You can kind of see that way. It's kind of got to go up and back. And then when you get this guy slid all the way out, squeeze the whole clip, top and bottom, and then gently give her a wiggle. And she'll come right on out. And then the coil packs are seated in there on the tip of the plug, so you got to give them a little pull and a little shimmy, a little wiggle. Don't pull on them too hard. Don't hurt them. Now we gotta get the plugs out from all the heckin' way down in there. My quick reference of what size I'm gonna be needing, because it's that one right there. Theoretically it should be. I'm taking the same ones out, put the same ones back in. So I could find it without reaching down in there 100 million times, trying to figure out what it could be, and failing. Oh, easy, easy. I don't believe I got any plug wrenches, which is not exactly ideal, but I'm gonna try something. Seems to be a 5/8. We're going with that. Could it be metric? Probably. Wow, it's really a 5/8. I don't have enough of an extension to get down in there. Fart. I don't got anything to get to this parts store now. What do I do now? Nope. Need the old jumbo Willy Bob extension. All right, remember how I said I didn't have any tools up here? This Husky 600 piece kit, it works great, except it's got a couple less than what you need for something. So this is all the 3/8 extension I got, and I thought I could use an adapter to go down to 1/4, and then I could use this other little extension on top of that one, and that would give me enough reach. But I don't have another 5/8 deep well for 1/4. Now that I didn't take an inventory of what tools that I have, I'm kind of in a bad spot, because this thing has, it wouldn't start if I wanted it to. And this thing has a bad battery and bad brakes, so it probably could make it if I started it, but if I stalled, I'd still be in bad shape. So I'm gonna pick the worst option of the three, being that it's New Year's Eve, if I didn't already say that 15 times. And I'm taking my bike to the parts store. Great. At least it's 60, you know. Silver linings. I'm still gonna look like an idiot on the road, but here we go. All right, I'm back. I managed to actually get this thing back through, boop, that spot, which is about that much wider than the handlebars on each side. But now that we're back, we got the goods. So I figured I got to where I needed to. All I gotta do is take the spark plugs out, put the new ones in, and then I'm done. So I got myself this far. So this should be the only thing that I need, hopefully, because I don't want to try to squeeze my bike back out of here again. So we got that, and I got an inch-pounds 3/8 torque wrench, because I ain't got one of them, and I'm sure I'm gonna need it. Maybe not for this job, you know, we might just do the good, call it. But yeah, also side note, I'm wearing brown and camo on a motorcycle on December, what is it? Yeah, Eve would make it the 30th. Yep, so I didn't die. That's the important part. I didn't die. I also only had to go like a mile each direction. Doesn't mean anything. Stranger things have happened. Now, since my microphone works and this clip is actually getting audio, and I've done it 3 times already, and I'm trying to be authentic again, now we can get back to work. You know what I'm just thinking? That I should have got, but I didn't, and I'm definitely not gonna go get now, is a plug wrench. Because, you know, it was just there. Would have been probably a pretty good time to get it. Please? Good Lord. Oh, so we're gonna use the longest extension that I just bought, because I'm sure it's not gonna fit. And then I'm just gonna have to get back down and go get another one from the pile. Let's start right up here, because this seems like a good spot, right? You probably can't see it all, but you know, let's use your imagination. So the threads on these bad boys, I don't know how far down they seat, but they look like they're about a mile long. Probably not gonna come out. Well, definitely not gonna come out, because I don't have anything in the socket to hold it. That's what we got magnets for. Please go in the hole. Go in the hole. Please go in the hole. Please go in the hole. Why won't you do the thing that I want you to do? Go in the hole. I might yell in a minute, not right now. Go down farther. Go down farther. Are you on the plug? What's going on? Am I getting down to? I'm on it. Maybe the threads are 2 miles long, not 1 mile long. All right, be good. All right. Okay. What one do you think is the new one? What one do you think is the old one? This actually doesn't look that bad. I guess I shouldn't really be shocked because the thing's been running okay. It's just been losing a lot of fuel economy. But no crazy dark buildup, no oil. It smells odd. Doesn't smell like gas, doesn't smell like oil. It smells like paint thinner, kinda. So girl's got 100K on her, so she's due, I'm sure. Even if they were replaced, they probably need to be replaced again. Oh, of course, the part number is that weird thing that I didn't want to read because it was too long. CYFS12YT6. And coming out is a CYFS, okay, matching, 092FT. Looks the same from my house. Right. So I'm no professional spark plug reader here. We saw a number, this would be, I think 1. I think it's odds on the driver's side, front to rear. I think. Any case, this is a front cylinder on the left side, whatever one that would be. I don't want somebody to correct me and make me feel like an idiot. Got some damage up here near the top of the porcelain that I didn't notice. It's like liquefied. It's like rubber. So I don't know what's up with that. I'm sorry. I'm trying to look and show at the same time. I believe this would be number 3. This thing's all screwed up. This is the one with that cylinder that had all the kind of corrosion, oxidization, and whatnot. There's rust on it. It didn't come out too hard. I don't know, but it just could have been the coil pack didn't quite seal right. But I mean, that's down in the combustion chamber. That's definitely tired. I mean, you know, ignoring whatever's going on above. She's seen her time. This one was weird because it's got this spot. It looks like the spark was leaking up past the fitting. It's like burnt looking almost all the way around. It's about the same as far as the strap goes. And then I believe this will be number 7. Looks about the same as number 1. So front and rear cylinders are okay. I don't know what happened in between. Closest to the headlight, closest to the firewall. And then these two in the middle got some kind of nonsense going on. This one was in hard too. I don't know if you could quite tell how bad I was struggling because you're laying over the entire hood. It's a reach to get back there. I already put the first plug back in and I got the other 3 out. I heard of a little trick if you didn't have a spark plug wrench, that tear off a little corner of a paper towel, stick it off in the side of your socket, and crank it down in there. Obviously don't leave the paper in there because it's electricity and whatnot. It's probably not going to help anything. I tried that and it worked very well, actually. Put it in the end of the socket. As long as you're not, trying to get the thing to come out, it doesn't come out. Except then you got to fish the piece of paper towel out. I figured you could just like blow in the hole, enough air pressure would kick it back out. Nope, of course it doesn't. It gets stuck in every little corner. So maybe if you got a better idea, go ahead and tell me. I have an air compressor, but I don't have the fitting on the end. So that would probably be the best way to do it, is the air compressor. Blow down in that hole with the valve. So I just cut myself off a little piece of picture frame wire and I was just fishing the thing out. So it was a pain, but I'm probably gonna try to not do that and just drop the plug down in there and see if I can line it up by feel. Yeah, probably not gonna turn out well and I'm gonna end up getting the thing stuck down in there and have to dig it out with a magnet again, but we'll see. Yeah, let's find out. We got 3 more cylinders on this side. I'm gonna do the far side since I can't really show you that anyway, and then we'll get back, we'll regroup. I don't know how much of that you could see, but if you could see it at all, I'm sorry. So I got all the coil packs and everything back in and on. Got all the clips pushed up. There's a tiny little bit of a click. As you can tell, it's full of salt and debris and whatnot in here. So normally I'm sure you'd probably get a little bit more solid click, and then give this white tab a push back up until you can see that little white spot on the inside showing. ×4. Snug these on back down. I was giving them a push down the whole coil pack and then a little bit of a wiggle to make sure that it was seated. But yeah, that's about it. It's pretty self-explanatory. There's actually plenty of room on this side. It just kind of, these couple hoses and whatnot in the back get in the way, but not too bad. The worst part by far is laying down over top of the whole engine while you're doing this and trying to figure out how to, I was kneeling up here. You can probably see that. Kneeling here, standing in my fog light. My arms are shot. I still got another side to do. Also, dropping the plug down, hoping for the best, and putting the socket on top of it worked so much better than the stupid paper towel trick, at least in this application. So maybe if you have something else, it'll work a little bit better, but it does not work on this. But yeah, so now I'm going to move on to the other side, and I'm going to turn on some music, and I'm going to try to enjoy the last little bit of doing this. It looks like there's a little bit more of a mess of stuff over here, but it's still relatively accessible. This piece of foam, I believe, just pops out, and then they're all kind of twisted a bit different and whatnot. But I'll get them out, we'll review the plugs, see how they look, and then fire it up, see if it runs again, or see if I destroyed it beyond repair. Great. I'm just going to give this a quick narration. I got the spark plugs are all done on this side. Of course, they're harder to see. So this is your front one at a weird angle. This would be 2, 4. The clip is on the top because it's a little tighter over here. I think that's a high pressure fuel pump that had the foam around it. This is just a couple hints of what I found on that side. And then number 8 hiding back there. I thought it would be worse because it's tighter over here than it is over there. This is actually a much easier side to do. But I found out a couple things. So this is a piece of foam. This guy. So in about that orientation. Goes on top of that, the silver piece. I think it's a high pressure fuel pump. Please don't. Please don't. It goes to the, I mean, there's a line going to the fuel rail. And it's covered in a piece of foam, I think. Anyway, can't see it from the front, but there's this pin hanging out here in the back. Got a little clip. So it just clips on top of the line back here. By my finger on that line there. So all you got to do is just grab on the top of this guy, give it a little pull. All right, I filled my memory card up because I'm a rookie. I don't know what I missed in this clip, but I'm going to try to pick it up in the middle, so please bear with me. You can probably see a little better because this thing's smaller. So this is cylinder number 6. This is our coil pack. I have it half kind of in here. There's a little bit of a plug wire and then this this old school plug wire connection. And it attaches to this little box back here with 2 bolts on the side of it. If you're doing it, you'll see what I mean. I took the 2 bolts off thinking that the spark plug or the coil pack was going to be underneath that because that looks like a coil pack, but it's not. So the spot for the plug and the coil is actually hanging out under this clip here. And the rest is normal on this side. Quite a bit of space actually, not too bad, but I got the old plugs out. So this we already saw, this is the driver's side. These are the 4 on the passenger side. These have the same kind of, that like burning that I was talking about. The orange kind of going up the, like this guy, going up the porcelain. There's only one weird one on this side, this one, cylinder number 6. Must be hot in that area with all that stuff going on. It is busier on the passenger side, so I don't know if maybe it's something's getting it hotter, but these definitely don't look as good. But they were all in there pretty consistently. This had the same kind of like, whatever material this, I thought they were porcelain. Maybe there's like a little bit of rubber, but it's like melted, like goopy on top here. I don't know. Only on 2 of them again. No, actually this one did it all the way around. Anywho, not too bad. Just a good old 100,000 mile maintenance item to be done. So I'm gonna go ahead and put this last coil back in. Could put my airbox and that hose back in. Get it all done, and then we'll be all finished up. So I'm all done. Cob job lights all packed up and stuff. I think I plugged everything back in. I hope. Now it's gonna be dark in here. You can actually see better than me. This thing's back in, all hooked up. So now, oh, the truth. Let's find out if I did this right. I don't really think anything could have gone wrong, but. That's way faster than it's been starting too. It was starting kind of inconsistently, but it did that the whole time that I had it. It would sometimes it would crank 2 or 3 times just like that, and then other times it would crank for a few seconds. Sweet. I just got to get back out of here without wrecking it. And I don't know how to hold this. How do I? What if I go? No, I can't do that. How about this way? Oh, I like that. Oh, there's stuff underneath. I said I was gonna do this. Move some stuff before I run it over. I think that's everything. If it's not, I'm gonna run it over. Tight, very tight. All right, and we're out. I hope this works together well, because I don't want to go back inside and get anything else for my camera. But if you guys have stuck around this long, thank you so much. This is actually probably going to be my first video. So if you like what you saw, please stick around. Please like, comment, subscribe, you know, that whole deal. The winter's kind of our slow season, but we're gonna make the best of it no matter what. Maybe we'll have some garage stuff in there and whatnot too, but I'm babbling at this point. So anyway, again, thank you for sticking around. I'll be back real soon. Thank you guys.